everybody, and welcome. Tonight I am doing not new moon, god damn it. I'm doing full moon readings. And this particular one is for the sign of Capricorn. Now I'm going to get a few cards from the Queen of the Moon Oracle, and then I am going to get some deets with the Cozy Witch Tarot, because, well, what's more Virgo than cozy, you know? Alright, let's see. Some full moon messages for Capricorn. Alright, at the bottom of the deck we have action. Interesting. Here we have the path, self-love, surrender, and assessing. Now with action and the path, I get that, you know, you're gonna really be, I don't want to say literally taking action, but, you know, you're gonna take action in the sense of, you know, figuring out what is right for you. What exactly is your path? How do you get to your path? How do you progress on your path? And a part of that will involve, you know, self-love and surrender. Like, you're going to have to really connect with the self through self-love in order to put you in the proper mindset for surrendering, you know, to the universe. And really, in that sense, you're surrendering control. And at a certain point, right, you're going to be really assessing, especially when it comes to your path. Now, by assessing, I want to say, you know, you're going to be looking into, you're going to be doing like research of sorts, and you're going to really be like looking out at options for options. Let's see. Let's get some further details. Christ, okay. Alright, so at the bottom of the deck we have the Five of Wands. I get that, you know, you're taking people's opinions into consideration here. Now, we have the Two of Pentacles, Temperance, the Queen of Swords, the Eight of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the Six of Wands. Come on. Here we go. Okay. Man, there's a lot of similar energy in these readings tonight. I'm pretty sure most of these cards so far, with the exception of the Queen of Swords and the Five of Wands, has been in pretty much every reading, and this is the 6th reading, so I'm about halfway through here. Now, with the Two of Pentacles and Temperance and the Queen of Swords, I'm getting that you're finding a balance in your life in a way of, speaking up when necessary. Because, with Temperance, you're transmuting the energy. Okay, you're turning negative into positive. Okay. And then here, with the Eight of Wands, once you, create that balance, that's going to kind of catapult you forward to a point on your journey where, you're realizing your worth, you're realizing who you actually are and what you're actually capable of. So as to really, better discern with people, right? Better discern, who to let into your life, what to really accept in ways of reciprocation, whether it's monetary or energy wise. Say it's a work situation, you'll really be looking out for being financially compensated properly, being paid what you're worth. Or if it's a love situation, a friend situation, even a family situation, the amount of effort that you put into these relationships, you're wanting to make sure that you're getting that same energy back. With the Queen of Swords, I get that you're really standing in your power, and at this point you're not afraid to, let people know how to treat you. You're not afraid to put people in their place and cut them off if they disrespect you, or if they ignore or step over your boundaries, cross your boundaries rather. Alright, so at the bottom of the deck, whoop, that's not the camera, we have the Seven of Wands. So I feel like, you're taking your energy back from something or someone. Alright, so we have the Good Luck Charm, aka the Wheel of Fortune, the Four of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the King of Swords, the Strength card. Oh god, don't listen to my stomach, I'm definitely eating after this. And then we have the Queen of Cups. Alright, so firstly I'm just gonna take into account here, we have three of the 4 queens out here. And then we also have both the King and the Queen of Swords. So I get that there could be a counterpart coming in at one point or another here. And I feel like, that is energetically triggered by you taking back your energy and focusing on yourself. That has a tendency to bring in, your person when you start focusing on yourself, loving yourself, operating from a place of self-love and respect. Now, with the Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Wands, as well as the Queen of Wands, I want to say that, having this particular confidence, having this like strong sense of self is really gonna help you. It's really gonna like help to change your luck, right? It's gonna really help to get things to start going in your favor. And in that sense, it could have to do with, the meeting of this counterpart that you could have possibly married with the Four of Wands out here, or it could speak to like really like finding, or rather creating, a sense of stability, a sense of family. Now with Strength and the Queen of Cups, as well as the King of Swords, I get that, something that you could be learning from your family or those that you keep close to you is, how to really honor your emotions as like a form of self-care, and how, even though people will see being like emotionally vulnerable as soft, you're realizing that, soft doesn't equate to weak. You're viewing it as, softness is actually representative of strength, because it takes a certain amount of bravery, really, to be genuinely open and vulnerable and expressive, especially in today's world. Stomach, shut up. Alright, is there anything else? Alright, so we have the Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So, there's definitely a situation that did not work out, that came to you as a disappointment. And then to have the Three of Swords as, the next card, it really makes sense. I feel like, you're either, like, you're brokenhearted, and that doesn't have to, romantic partners aren't the only individuals who can break your heart. A broken heart doesn't have to be that sort of love. It can be in any whichever way. You could have been betrayed in some way by a family member or a friend. But either way, I feel like, this Three of Swords is really speaking to, like, the catharsis of crying, right? And to have the Queen of Cups right before that, speaking to honoring your emotions as, one of the highest forms of self-care. Then to have the Three of Swords is like, saying, it's okay to cry. It's okay to let out your emotions so that you can really bring your body essentially back to like a stable stasis, in a sense. It's like crying is a form of release that will then like recalibrate your body in a way. And then, we have the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Wands, as well as Justice. So, I definitely get like a sense of partnership here. Your friends honestly could be trying to help you, put yourself back out there after like getting over heartbreak. And, a part of this is really about, sticking to your truth and realizing that things will be okay. You know, as long as you operate from a place of honesty, a place of like authenticity, you know, things will generally go in your favor. But that also comes with, you know, realizing that things going in your favor isn't generally, usually, like, in your favor isn't usually what you perceive it to be. It's not usually gonna come the way you think or look the way you think it will. Because, you know, things working out in your favor means them working out in your best interest, which isn't always gonna be what you want. You know, it's not always gonna be, you know, how you want things to work out or end or whatever. Alright, I'm just gonna get another card or two, and then we will end to there. Okay. Alright, so we have the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You know, I get that, you know, with this healing, right, once you get through this heartbreak, I feel like that once you're like recalibrated, you're really gonna have a lot of like really new, fresh, amazing ideas, things you're going to want to pursue. Which makes a lot of sense because here we have the Emperor with the Sun. So, you know, you're really going to be operating from a place of personal inner power, and that's really going to then allow you to genuinely experience joy again in life. You know, once you have all that behind you, you're going to be able to operate from a place of authenticity, and in a sense that's like giving yourself permission to experience joy. That's opening you up to new joyful experiences. Alright, so that is the message that I have for you tonight, Capricorn. I do hope it serves you well. Be gentle with yourselves. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye now.